This is the final test of 41718, which is a very rare item. Get a little bit of light on this. This is it's too much glare. This is a Setton model BS 5500 amplifier, and it came in pretty bad shape. And what's unusual about this, and I've been doing this since 1975 as my sole profession. I've worked on these amplifiers before, but this is the only model I've ever seen that has two separate power switches for two separate power supplies. There are a lot of amplifiers, Sansui's come to mind, that have two separate power supplies, Soda Harman Kardons, but they're both switched on simultaneously. This particular item you can switch on either the left, either the right, or both at the same time. And they both have their own separate preamp stages, which those before mentioned amplifiers do not have separate. They're all on the same board. So we're going to turn this on, and what we're going to do is run 400 cycle sine wave through this, and we're going to be able to hear it, but hearing is not a very accurate test. More accurately, we're going to be able to view the left channel and the right channel on this device right here, which is a dual trace oscilloscope. The upper trace will show the left channel, lower trace will show the right, and there's a as we're viewing this, there's a horizontal black device with two little orange dots right on the end. That is going to show us amplitudes, and we could measure distortion with that. That is wired in parallel with the dual trace oscilloscope. So the upper dot on that will be the left channel, just like on the oscilloscope. Lower dot will be the right. So we're going to back this off. And the other thing is, as I turn the volume up, too much audio amplitude is going to distort the microphone in this camera, which is why we use the scope. Okay, so I'm going to get the light off of this. It's kind of pretty. Very rare item. We actually have another Setton piece in here right now, a full-blown receiver, and I'll see one of these every 5 years. For us to have two of them in here simultaneously is kind of strange. And these customers don't know each other, so they didn't say, "Hey, let's bring our stuff over to Stereo Surgeons." The cosmos just aligned. Anyways, let me turn the volume down on each of these. So we're going to turn left channel on, and again, the left channel is going to be the display, the upper display on the oscilloscope. These have a typical turnaround time of 5 seconds plus or minus, which is standard fare. I'm going to turn this up, and then maybe I'm going to turn the other one on. These are beautiful looking amplifiers. I mean, I love the silver face stuff. I love the handles. Look at these. Look at how beautiful yellow this is. Oh God. And there's the right channel. So we can do that for what I'm going to do is switch into what's called dummy loads. Dummy loads stress the amplifier just like a speaker, but allows me to run the power way up without damaging speakers or my eardrums. Okay, and so what we're going to do is get a nice close look on the scope as we run this way up in the power. Whoops, there we go. So again, you're not going to hear this now, but you will be able to see it. So we're going to go up. Here's your left channel, and we need to switch the gain on this. Here we go. There's our left channel, and here's our right channel, and we're pushing this pretty hard right now. Okay. The other thing I'm going to do is first of all, I'm going to back this down a little bit before I blow this up. I think that's going to be the end of our test, actually. 41718. This is final test of the Setton. Beautiful amplifier.